Hey everyone, welcome to this week's video. I know I haven't been in here in a while, but I'm back. I'm here. I am here for it. Okay, so see my hat? It was a little chilly this morning when I walked, and so I gotta tell you, I had one idea for what I wanted to share with you this week. And then I had another idea. And here's the other idea. It's getting chilly. It's the end of October and I'm ready for the gift giving season. Now, if you follow me anywhere out there, I've kind of already talked about this, so it's not like it's news or anything, but it's true. It's just been on my mind now for several weeks and I'm kind of behind where I wanted to be, but that's okay because I am super excited now. So what does that mean for you guys? Why are you here? Because I thought now would be a good time to chat a little bit about my December album and your December album, if that's something you do. Everyone is talking about December daily right now, right? I mean, Allie Edwards has got it going on, and I have done that in the past, and I've ordered kit parts and what have you. But this year, I finally settled on my approach on some papers and on supplies, and that is making me excited too. So what do I want to talk about today? Well, first, I just want to introduce right now what we're talking about. We're talking about a December album. The next thing I want to talk about are 3 things that I want to share with you, and then I want to actually show you something. So it's like share and show, almost like show and tell. You know, everything I needed to know, I learned in kindergarten. Is it not the truth? It's the truth. We had show and tell in kindergarten, and I loved it. I didn't want to get up there, but I loved watching what everyone else did. Now here I am. I'm sharing and I'm showing. But anyway, okay, what I want to tell you first. The first thing I want to share with you all is, now I have no idea if you do a December album, and I'd love for you to tell me in the comments. But I want to remind you all that pressure is not the same thing as inspiration. And what do I mean by that? If you are feeling the pressure to do what you're seeing everybody else do, it's not a good motivation. Inspiration is always a good motivation. And inspiration, knowing that you want an end result. You want a December album of many pages that represent how you and your family celebrated December and Christmas. But if you're doing it because everyone else is doing it, I'm going to tell you right now, don't. Just stop. Quit. Quit what you're doing right now. And if you are inspired, well, then stay right here because I'm inspired too. But I'm changing it up a little bit. So I want to talk about that as well. I already mentioned that I've done the December Daily, the official December Daily in the past. And of course, those of us who do albums are super inspired by that. I mean, that's just not even a question, right? Well, this year, I've always called it a December album. And I might even go ahead and kind of jump on another term, and I might even call it December Days. And here's why. Newsflash. I don't think I'm going to add to this every day. I have found in the past that I am really good for about 2 weeks and then I fall off. I mean, even my 21, let me get it. This is my 2020 album and it's not done and stuff is falling out of it right now. I have day 25 in there. You can see that. I always put day 25 in there and the morning of the 25th is in there. I got that. But look at, do you see that number right there? That is number 13. 13. And actually page 14 is here somewhere. I've done it separately and never even mentioned my book. So I have like 10 days still that aren't in my book. I don't know exactly how I'm going to go about it. Maybe I'm going to go about it like my fall book. There's a video on here that talks about my fall book. And so maybe I'm going to go about that way. I don't really know. I just know, remember point number 1, pressure is not inspiration. I'm not going to be pressured to do every day because I'm just not. I'm just not. Okay, number 3. Third thing I want to talk about, and this will segue into the show, is I have started gathering in one place some of my favorite supplies and a bunch of stamps and just different things. And I think that's kind of adding to my excitement right now. So I wanted to share that with you next. What I'm gathering, how I'm gathering it, maybe a little bit of why I'm gathering it, and what I'm still going to gather. Okay, friends, so this is how I'm starting. I have grabbed the ScrapbookCom pocket card organizer. I You have seen me do a whole series on many of these organizers. And I had this one and I thought, I'm just going to start filling it up because I want everything to be in one place. I kind of already know my style, so this wasn't really hard. But I want to share with you what I have started, and this is by no means complete. So I have a space here for washi tape. This is some older Tim Holtz. I have plenty of room to add more of that. Baker's twine. I'm always using different baker's twine. And you know, as I come across different ribbons and whatnot, I'm going to add them in here as well. Now I've just started with some of my embellishments. These are Studio Calico. They are chipboard embellishments and they're white. And I love to color these or to foil these. So these are super fun. The only thing I need are some stars. So I'm going to be looking for some stars, or I just might make my own stars, which I am known to do. Just take your die cut or your star paper punch and cut it out of glitter or foil or whatever, and just make your own. I've done that quite often and pretty happy about that. I love tags, so I grab the Tim Holtz Distress tags and pop them in here. Next, I want to go through some of these stamps. I basically just gathered a lot of Christmas stamps. Some I haven't even used yet because I just want them here. I don't want to go looking for them. So I have the Merry Sentiments, just great straight line phrases. I can see that being used quite a bit. This one's turned around. This is the Wordfetti, and I'll tell you, I'll be completely honest with you, I don't love the filled in ones. Do you know what I'm saying? So I love these that have the frame and then just the word itself actually stamped. So that's, I play with it. You can tell I've used this one, but I'm just being honest with you. I don't always love those. Now this is a fun one. This Big Believe, Merry Christmas, that joy is so good. I love how large the big and bold Christmas stamp is here. And then circles. I love circles. These are great. These are great for making your own embellishments as well. Are these Wordfetti Holly Jolly in these circle sizes? Circle sizes? I don't think circle sizes is a thing. In the circle shape? Yeah, these are good. I had these last year, used them quite a bit, and I'm happy to have them back. Okay, now, my favorite of stamps to use are the Wordfetti. I have these in the Oh Happy Day and Best Day Ever from ScrapbookCom. And so the Wordfetti December just perfectly fits into my collection. I also added in, this is a stamp set from Studio Calico. It's just called Labels. And because I am a Labels fan, I'm just going to make a bunch of my own. Plus you have like these little journal lines, and those are always fun as well. I tend to type a lot more in my documenting for my December album, but the labels, oh yeah, those are going to be used quite a bit. Now these two are brand new. I popped them in here because I just love this pattern. And I should take this out, huh? And I love the big graphic design of the FaLaLa. And this other one says HoHoHo. Super fun. So these are supposed to be for cards. Yeah, I never play by the rules. I'm happy to have these for backgrounds or for a pocket. The opportunities are going to be pretty endless with making with these. Okay, I'm going to segue to paper in a minute, but first, you know what I ended up doing? I found a couple weeks ago, I was journaling and thinking through some things, and I realized I have a word for the year, but I really wanted a word for the season. When I saw this word die from Waffle Flower, I knew it's exactly what I needed, and it just says peace. This is a beautiful hand lettering. It's a great size. It's nice and bold. Yeah, I'm a fan of this. I'm super glad this is going to be part of in the gathering of my stuff. Okay, when I saw Tim Holtz come out with Seasonal Sketch, oh yeah, I was like, I have got to have those. Those are beautiful. I can't wait. This is going to have to be on my front page. I don't know. I'm super excited. This is beautiful. Beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. This to me is the kind of stuff when I get it all gathered and my mind starts going to work, I get super excited and the pressure's gone and just the fun and the inspiration just takes off. All right. I recently picked this up from the Vicky Bouton Warm Wishes. These are beautiful stencils that are part of a new collection of hers. And I'm actually going to talk about that in a minute. I really think that is beautiful. I'm looking forward to making some backgrounds with these for sure. So that was a happy purchase. A couple things I haven't found a home yet for because they're just a little bigger. Always a fan of the phrase stickers, so I wanted to grab those. Plus, these collections also have labels, so that's happy. And I have decided I'm going to go with gold for my metallic. I might even be throwing in some white glitter in there with it, but as far as a metallic goes, I'm going to go with gold, which brings me to the 6x8 mixed metals paper by ScrapbookCom. This black has been a lot of fun. I've already used that in some places. This gray is gorgeous. And I'm not quite sure this, oh, champagne, can we? Oh, I love champagne. We'll see how that goes because it's not exactly gold, but we'll see how that plays out. I also grabbed the Peppermint Christmas for the red. I might not be using the green, but I do want to use the red. Oh, I love that. Movies. I love the phrase stamps for prompt. And let me just show you really quick. Not sure how many of the labels I'll use because I'm not going to be using the silver, but it's a great collection for a more colorful kind of vibe. But I wanted to grab that and already have it on hand. A couple more stamp sets. This hasn't even been used yet, but I thought that has some great potential. It's called Merry Little Christmas. Aren't those fun? And then more word phrases and quotes with the holly jolly sentiments. I can't wait to play this. I have an idea for this one even right now. So that is going to be a lot of fun. Grab a container. I like this one. I have some room to add some more things, which I'm going to show you in a second. And start filling it with your favorite things. Start adding to your cart, your wish list, whatever. Real quick too, I did not grab the pocket pages for this, but I am going to be using the ScrapbookCom 6x8 album. I have been using this size for years and years. I love the way it looks up on my shelf, just kind of neat and orderly. I love to grab all of our December albums and have them out during December. Last thing I'm going to share with you, and then we're going to call this a video, is I finally decided on the foundation for my album this year, and that's going to be Vicky Bouton's Warm Wishes. While I probably will not be using these as solid backgrounds, some of them I will. There are some, this almost looks like craft. There are some awesome cutout, fussy cutting opportunities. And I kind of like left it, you know, you've all done, oh, look at this paper. It's like this just repeated text over and over again. Oh my word. It's like I've died and gone to Christmas heaven. But you know how it goes. This is a beautiful pattern too. I know I keep getting like squirrel. You see that? You know what it's like when you've seen something and you're like, yeah, not sure. I don't know. But then you can't stop thinking about it. That's what this was about. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Now, these guys I'm going to cut up right now, and I'm going to go ahead and put them in my pocket organizer. So they're just ready to go. I don't have to cut. These I'm going to keep in here, mainly because I just love this paper right here, and I'm not quite ready to cut that up yet. I'll probably go ahead and cut up these 6x4 tags, and then it repeats. Then it just repeats. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So great. All right, guys. So that's where I'm coming from this year for my December daily. I'm super excited about the decisions I've made, and sometimes it's all you have to do. You just have to make a decision, gather the things, and the inspiration just finds itself. So thank you so much for being here. Had fun talking about this. You know, I hope you gained some value from this. That is always my hope, that something triggered something for you and you're like, oh yeah, thanks. That helped. If so, I'd love to hear about it. Please talk to me down below. And you know what? I'll see you in the next video.